This is the home for Molloy College Athletics. www.molloylions.com.
Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Casey's is open 7 days a week for dinner with plenty of salads, sandwiches, and entrees to choose from. Casey's is also open for lunch Thursday through Sunday and for Sunday brunch. On the go, takeout is available, plus on-site and off-premise catering to suit all of your catering needs. And now through October, Casey's Rooftop Bar, Rooftop 32, is open for dining. Plus, you can receive a 10% discount with a Lions Land card. All at Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails, 23 North Park Avenue in Rockville Center.
Can't get enough Molloy College Athletics? Tune in 15 minutes prior to every Lions home game for the Molloy Lions pregame show. Stats, analysis, and interviews to get you set for the game. It's the Molloy Lions pregame show, and it starts 15 minutes prior to every home game right here on your home for Molloy College Athletics, www.molloylions.com.
Hey, this is Danny Longo, head coach of your Molloy Lions soccer team, and you're listening to all the action live on MolloyLions.com.
From John A. Darcy Field and the Dean G. Skello Sports Complex in Rockville Center, New York, welcome one and all to Molloy Lions soccer action, a doubleheader Saturday here for you on MolloyLions.com and also on the Molloy Lions YouTube channel. The Lions Sports Network in full effect today as both Lions soccer teams in action coming up very shortly. Well, thank you all for joining us. I'm Rick Rossetto. Pleasure to be here on what is a gorgeous Saturday, the first real Saturday of fall. A nice day out here in Rockville Center, a bit of a breeze, and that's going to help these players a lot. Molloy will take on Dominican College for the women's soccer game, our first game today, and then the Molloy men's team will host Dowling in their East Coast Conference men's soccer home opener. But we'll start things off with the women's team. They come in 1-3-2 so far on the year, and 0-1 in East Coast Conference play. But the story behind this team is the fact that this squad has not scored a goal in nearly 300 minutes. They've gone 3 games without a goal, shut out by Stonehill, Queens, and most recently Holy Family on Monday by a 2-0 defeat to a very game tiger squad, a team that Danny Longo said in the pregame, maybe the best team in the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference. You'll hear from Danny Longo in just a little bit in our coaches show. But this Molloy team, again, on Monday, did not have a good number of their starters for reasons that range from classwork mostly. They started their graduate keeper, Kelsey Dittmeyer, in net. Gabby Batista will get the start today for the Lions in the cage, and she'll only play about half the game. So Danny Longo likes what you saw out of Dittmeyer on Monday, but for him, he's going to see what Batista and Dittmeyer can do in net as well. Dominican comes in 0-4 overall, 0-3 in conference play. The Chargers have been outscored 11-1 so far this season, and they need a lot of help coming in. They have a lot of starters that are missing, and we'll go through those starting lineup in just a little bit. But Lona Osrek, their coach in the 8th year, he said to me before this game even got started, before I talked to Danny Longo, that he's trying to figure out who this team still is, because they're listed a lot of players from this past season, from 2014, when Dominican went 4-8-3 and finished 4-5-3 in Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference play. So we'll get you your starting lineup for both squads right now as the teams are just about set to leave the field and get set for the international walkout. Our referees for this game, Giovanni Lepore is going to be the main official calling things down the middle, with Sima Draguca and Christian Centeno on the lines. And Dominican will come out with their freshman Angelica Contreras in net. Now, Contreras has only really played maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Melissa Richards, who was a junior transfer from Nyack College, started every game so far for the Charger squad, but she's a little banged up. She may come into play, but we're not positive on that. So Contreras will get a look, and Coach Osrek told me before everything that this squad looking very good. Contreras, a very young freshman, a very game-energetic goalkeeper for this Chargers team. It's a 4-4-2 for Dominican, as they will have Katie Burrell, their lone goal scorer, on the back line, along with Ina Coder, Jamie McGinn, and Jenna Gray, the freshman forward, will get a look on the back line for the Chargers in this one. In the midfield for Dominican, Amanda Saab, and then Kim Coder, the sister of Ina Coder, the two Germans making an impact here for the team out of Orangeburg. Andrea Zuluaga and Caitlin Holtz also in the mid. And then up top for Lona Osrick's club today will be Kira Devaney and Shelby Goodrich. No Caitlin Montera, no Nicole Bryce, no Elisa Falzerano. So a lot of the players that have created opportunities and chances for Dominican will not be in. And that's a sign for Dominican that they may need to find a lot of other goals, or a lot of other opportunities quicker from a few of their other players that are out there. Danny Longo's club will come out in a 3-5-2 formation with Gabrielle Batista, the junior, in net, along with Gianna Genosa, Candace Noakes, and Annette Mims on the back line. And in that midfield role, Shannon Murphy will start on the midfield along with a couple seniors, Christina Restivo and Alicia Mercurio. Jessica Malone, the junior, and Amanda Milazzo, the freshman, will earn the start at midfield as well. Up top for Danny Longo's team, a couple sophomores, Erica Capola and Sam Bernieri. Missing Danielle Valente, who is the team's leading scorer. She was injured in training camp this week, will not be playing in this game. Not sure of the status going forward, but that's a bigger loss for Danny Longo's club. As, again, this team struggling to find any kind of offensive output in the last three contests. They've scored only 4 goals, I should say, so far this year. Valente scored 2 against Caldwell. Dominique Capolongo, the freshman, scored 1. And then Felicia Lapera, the sophomore transfer from East Stroudsburg, scored the first goal of the season for the Lions. That was back here on Sunday, September 6th, in a 1-1 draw with Merrimack College. So Molloy and Dominican set the tangle in a non-conference tilt. Dominican coming off of a 3-1 loss at Bloomfield this past Wednesday. That was when Katie Burrell got her first goal. And Molloy again losing to Holy Family 2-0 on Monday. So that's our matchup as we go right now. Just about set as you see the teams coming out for the international walkout in the starting lineup. And while they do that, let's go inside the coach's show with the head coach of the Molloy Lions women's soccer team, and that would be Danny Longo.
Danny, tell me about Monday. How much shock you taken to that game, knowing how many of your starters weren't there on Monday in the Holy Family?
I mean, it's frustrating the fact that we didn't get a result. They're at this point the best team in the CACC, and I think we played with them. I wouldn't say we outplayed them, but we played with them, had enough chances to score. Second half we were all over them and didn't create many. But it's frustrating because I think we're as good as them, if not better, and we didn't get the results. So our kids, I think, right now in a 3-game losing streak and haven't scored in 3 games. So hopefully today's the day.
How do you solve a scoring drought like that? I mean, it seems simple enough to get the ball in the back of the net, but a lot of people have to go into it to make that happen. How do you solve it from the sidelines and in practice?
I think it's movement of the ball. Yesterday we did everything with movement of the ball. So our wide kids, 2 kids up top, our attacking midfield, we're all interchanging, and I think that's the key. If we do that today, I think we're going to have a good day. And it also helps that we don't have Danny Valente, who got hurt in training this week. Who's our best kid going forward, but hopefully the other kids step up because they know she's not there.
You're starting Erica Capola, as you say, because of Danny Valente is injured. Capola is going to be in the front. What dynamic does she bring to the starting lineup for the team?
She's very good on the ball. She's a soccer kid. She's a smart soccer kid. She's good with the back to the goal. She's got a great touch. She's got good vision. So when the ball comes through, she's going to make the right decisions. She's not nearly as athletic, so the ball needs to get but if they get to it, she's going to make good decisions, and then she has the best shot on the team. So if she gets an opportunity and shoots, I think she's going to score a couple of goals today.
Now, Kelsey Dittmeyer started in goal for your team on Monday, obviously because David Hitchcock didn't make the trip to the team. Do you worry about any rust at all from game game day actually going from last Saturday to this Saturday and a full week of no actual game competition for Batista today?
No, Gabby's tough. She's not a goalkeeper to begin with, and she's done a great job. Probably one of the better goalkeepers in the league, and she's also one of the better defenders in the league. So, now she's fine. Hopefully today, the game plan is that she plays half the field in goal and half the field on the field, and I have to get in the field, and same goes this week on Wednesday. She'll hopefully split the game as well.
So, Dominican comes in 0-4. Spoke with it, there's a lot of injuries on their team already. A lot of their starters are out. So, do you look at that as a sign of advantage for your team, knowing that they're kind of coming in this game a little wounded, a little staggered, or is it still the same game to you?
It's got to be the same game. I mean, we got one win. We haven't scored a goal in 3 games. So, maybe this is the day, but who the heck knows? Hopefully it works for us, but I'm not about to say that it's gonna.
All right, and one more question for you, Danny. Who do you want to see step up, take that next step forward of the newcomers that are here, of the players who aren't getting that opportunity or don't get this chance now in the starting lineup? Amanda Milagio's out there, freshman Shannon Murphy's been doing very well, but who do you want to see really step up today?
I think Shannon Murphy's the one. I dropped her back into midfield. She sees the game better than anybody we got. I think she's technically very good. She's a good soccer player. Sometimes plays a little slow, and we spoke about it yesterday. I think if she picks up her speed of play and gets the second ball instead of worrying about the first ball, she could have a good day today as well.
Thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
The NCAA East Coast Conference and Molloy College promoting positive game environment and good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. We do not condone racist, sexist, homophobic, or any other discriminatory comments, profanities, or intimidating actions as a basis of one's appearance, identity, or perceived identity, or for any other reason directed at officials, spectators, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives. Any of these actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and the use of tobacco products are expressly prohibited. Be loud, be proud, be positive.
White tops, white shorts with maroon numbers and letters, and no trim. And their goalie, Gabrielle Batista, will be the blue top for Molloy. And wearing number 00 is Batista. Normally the junior center back, he's like the leader of that back line, but Presto, a goalkeeping role, has done a good job so far this season for Molloy as they get set here again against Dominican College, a non-conference tune-up here for the Lions, who will next head to Philadelphia on Wednesday before hosting NYIT back here at Skelos next Saturday. Again, our referee is Giovanni Lepore. Is our head ref, Simon Trabuca on the far sidelines, AR1, and Christian Centeno on the near side, AR2. Danny Longo and his team looking to solve some kind of offensive problem, but so is Lona Osrek and Dominican. Again, these two not really known for their scoring offense. Molloy only 4 goals coming into this game. Dominican just the one they got in their last contest against Bloomfield. Longo in his 8th season with Steve Price, Michael Dombo, Chuck Bailey, and Sammy Saad as the assistants, while for Osrek it's Adrian Ruiz and Maggie Hamilton as the assistants. Molloy will have the kickoff. They will go right to left as we set on your computer screen. On a gorgeous day here at Darcy for some association football action. Underway, it's Milazzo with a kick near side. Kept in by Malone. And Mercurio has that ball dispossessed, and it'll be out off the line of Coder for a near side throw-in. So Molloy trying to use some good pressure early on here in this contest. Good throw in by Malone. Finds a foot of a teammate, but again will be cleared by the Dominican defense. And a throw. Ball played now in by Noakes. Sent in towards goal, but it will take a hop and no line around, so Contreras will collect and send her offense away. Played off the head of Milazzo to Mims, who uses her left foot to send the ball towards midfield over the head of the 5-foot Malone. And now we play back by Anna Coder to Katie Burrell, the lone goal scorer for Dominican. As the Chargers try and set up some midfield, a giveaway here from Caitlin Holtz. And now Coppola. Sends a nice feed towards Berneri, but it's collected by the Dominican player, but now Molloy will read control here. Berneri into the box. Lefty shot will spin just wide of the cage. The first real good chance here for Molloy, coming off of a Dominican turnover. And Bernieri almost got her name on the scorebook early in this contest, but the shot always spinning to the far post and away. So just a goal kick here for the Chargers. Low goal kick is kicked out by Bernieri, and it will be a throw-in. And Lona Osrecht's club is really all about just gaining the midfield line. Again, a team with a lot of injuries coming in. And you want to be playing aggressively, but not too aggressive when you don't have a lot of subs on that back line. As it's Kim Coder, the sophomore twin, and the shorter of the two Coders from Germany for Dominican. Kicking it out, throwing far sideline by Molloy. Off the head of Coppola, now Genosa. Plays it up for Bernieri. And she will bring it down away from Kim Coder. But Coder wins out. And the Chargers looking to clear. They game just before the midline where Milazzo takes it away. And her pass found no one in particular from Molloy. Burrell clears it. But again, only towards the midfield line. And there was Noakes heading it back to the Dominican end. Now the ball off the left foot of Mims. And Mims plays it up now. She's entering the offensive zone. Sends a ball up looking for Bernieri, but too far in front for Contreras. Annette Mims, a redshirt senior, didn't really play last season. And for those who know soccer, more of an Arjen Robben type of mold is she really does not like using her right foot. She's more of a lefty player, and that can kind of put her in some dangerous spots on that back line for Danny Longo's team. As this ball sent in by Holtz, but Devaney was unable to get there. Genosa on the near far side clear for Molloy is Mercurio. Her pass deflected off of Kim Coder. Throw in for Molloy in front of their bench. Now Coppola far side. It's Restivo winning the 50-50 battle with Zuluaga. And Mims will clear. Bernieri tracks down well on the far side. Nice move around Gray into the box. Bernieri righty shot this time, but goes low and bounces right into the hands of Contreras, who recovered. So two early shots here for Bernieri, one on target, but really nothing to do with it so far. Is nearly a giveaway near side for Holtz. And now Shannon Murphy controls for the Lions. Coppola tried to put 1-2 to Malone. Eventually gets there. Molloy controlling the possession in the midfield, but again, still waiting on that pressure goalward. So they can't seem to manufacture more than just the two chances they've had so far. On top there, Devaney had it taken away by Restivo. Now it's Courtney Noakes near side. They give it a go with Milazzo as Coppola plays it into the middle. A hard takedown of Bernieri by Gray. The ball now for Dominican. Devaney. Had Restivo and Genosa there. Chinosa's pass picked off, but turnover giving it right back to Molloy. So sloppier play in the midfield on both sides as of right now. Malazzo has some space. The freshman will send the lefty shot towards goal, but always heading towards the waiting arms of Contreras. On the short punt, Malazzo wins it away from Molloy now to Restivo. Restivo's far side pass from Mercurio, kept in well by the senior, and it goes off of the knee of Jack Gray, the freshman out of Pine Bush, getting a start on the back line. Throw in here to Cola. Sends the ball towards the middle, but behind Malone. And it bounces away from the box. Miscue there off of Caitlin Holtz. And Malone tries to keep it in play, but she does not. That will be a throw in near sideline, not for Dominican. The Chargers 0-4, 0-3 in Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference play. They're one game out of conference. Was a loss to NYIT. Molloy will see here next Saturday in a conference doubleheader as both men's and women's teams will face off, and it'll be an interesting dynamic as it'll be one of the rare times you'll see two games played with just two coaches, as Danny Longo coaches both men's and women's soccer teams here in Rockville Center, while up at Old Westbury, Carlos Del Cid is doing the same for the Bears.
Give me the choke!
Good Rich. With more first touch from Christina play back to
Not forcing the pressure!
You see not a lot of pressure from Dominican so far. Again, trying to keep the game in midfield. They'll concede until we see a good play in, but Berneri trips over the ball and loses it for the moment. Now it's Murphy. She has room, but I believe a dangerous play called, so it'll go as a free kick for Dominican here. 7 minutes in, no score between Molloy and Dominican. Again with a nice clear down far sideline, looking for team coder or Chinosa to clear for Molloy. Now Mercurio. Good pass down low for Bernieri. Tries on the Charleston, has Coppola off the head, and it's just wide from Erica Coppola. Nice option there for the Lions, but Coppola couldn't direct the flick on towards target. Again, Molloy taking advantage of Dominican's lack of pressure so far, but nothing to show for it yet. On a blustery day here at Darcy. Short goal kick from McGinn is played down off the chest of Mercurio. Again, with basically a giveaway as soon as the ball goes over the touchline, because Dominican not clearing the ball well out of their zone. Wind at their back, too. So there's not enough strength on the goal kicks from Lona Osrick's club here. Throw one played off the head, and Restivo had one touch to it, but that one goes over the touchline for another goal kick. So for Molloy now nearing 300 minutes exactly without a goal. Their last one came within really the first week of the season as Dominic Capolongo made it a 3-0 scoreline in Caldwell. That was about 2-3 weeks ago. That was really it for Molloy's offense. They've been sputtering since. 3-0 loss here at Darcy to Stonehill. And a 1-0 loss to Queens on last Saturday in Flushing. 2-0 loss to Holy Family in Philadelphia. Devaney tried to dummy, but again, just didn't bite. Again, Molloy's back line high second here again with only 2 attackers for Dominican and no real offense. So the Lions are going to try and keep that back line up aggressively and keep the pressure.
You got time! I know you got time!
As the clearance again goes just as far as Courtney Noakes.
Come on, Sierra!
Takes it down again to Murphy. Molloy passing back, takes some time with this ball, and it's to Noakes near side. Crisp passing here from the Lions. Murphy has it from midfield. Lays it off from Malazzo, and the Lions will to attack. Far sideline. Freshman gets it into Berneri, the sophomore. Out of Mercurio. Nice move by Mercurio off the ball. Plays in the box. First shot deflected and blocked And Contreras will save it before going over the touchline. That was Janet Gray blocking the effort from Mercurio. Again, give Chargers credit so far, 10 minutes in. No offense so far from them, but quality defense.
Come on, Caitlin, pressure that.
From this Chargers club. It's Molloy now with it for Molloy. Was looking for Coppola, but the pass deflected back to Restivo. She loses the ball now, Milazzo. Freshman out of St. Anthony's, Milazzo to Malone. Good 1-2, but no one's there. And they'll be headed out. Dominican again clears it. And she's getting a short clear here from the Chargers. As it's last off of Milazzo now, throwing as Shelby Goodrich was closing down hard for the Chargers. Ball played over Mims, and this is a chance here for Kira Devaney. She can get there first, but Noakes wins the foot race. First short clear goes off of Holtz, and now the ball hits off of Devaney. And the Lions able to corral that defensive effort. Near side over the midfield line is Noakes, and a nice ball in towards Murphy. Has Bernieri with her. Murphy around the defender. Her shot, though, always heading wide far post. Nice ball from Noakes. Murphy just couldn't get the foot around it the right way. Jimmy McGinn was there for Dominican to apply some pressure. Murphy did have Bernieri, but nothing there for Molloy. 33.5 minutes to go in this first half. Another short goal kick played out by Dominican as Kim Coder has her pass taken away by Milazzo, and the ball is over the end line, throwing here for the Chargers. Long good throw, we played back. Bouncing on the touchline there, and it will stay in. On the touchline, Genosa waited for it to go out of bounds. It did not. She plays it now, and there's no pressure on her. Milazzo. Up for Bernieri. It's possessed well by Gray. That's a Dominican. Near side, there's a player down for the Chargers on the far side. That's Goodrich. But the Chargers still playing on. It's Devaney. Tries to done with Newt, but lost the ball. And Noakes. Clattering tackle there. All ball from the junior out of Levittown. Now, far sideline, the Chargers will steal it away. Kim Coder could not keep it in bounds. Now the clock will stop as Giovanni Lepore, our head referee, will look at Shelby Goodrich. We did spend about 15-20 seconds somewhat down on the field, but nothing for it there as Mims will play a really nice switch ball here to Noakes. Pass to Bernieri, flipped on for Coppola. Now nice feed near side from Malone. Can't keep it on the inside of her foot, though. It's on the outside, and an offsides flag here raised by the assistant referee on the far sideline, Stephen Trabuco. So Malone just a little bit too far in front of the Dominican back line, and nothing there for her. Free kick coming here from Ina Coder. Send this ball across midfield. Milazzo, though, plays it back in deep. 50 blown away by Jimmy McGinn. Gray now sends it up to the Chargers. Where's Kim Coder? Ball still play with the head. Mims goes righty. It's a nice ball looking for Malone. Malone and Ina Coder. Caught knees, no foul called, advantage played on by Lepore. Now far sideline. Mercurio. Nice move around the defense into the box. Mercurio, good feed for Bernieri. Her shot blocked and then corralled by Contreras. It was touched away. Bernieri didn't get a clean shot off, but regardless on target, Contreras makes the save. So again, Molloy knocking on the doorstep for chances, but nothing for it as Restivo plays a nice ball up from Malone. Her cross deflected, though. Somewhat cleared away by Amanda South. Orton heads on with right in the foot of the Dominican defender, Zulaga. And the Lions will play back. Molloy winning most of the possession game here. But nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Plenty of chances for the Lions. Dominican's back line doing a decent job of closing down well. As Mola bodying her defender off the ball, and a foul was called against Mola. She again is still a bit shaken up. Dominican again, this team comes in without Soleil Maldonado, Caitlin Montera, Elisa Falzerano, really only 2 players on their bench. One of them being their starting goalie, Melissa Richards, who Lona Oswald committed to game, may not play in this game at all. And then Katie Dasher, the junior out of Valley Stream. The ball is made up a little bit too far ahead of Kira Tavani from Dominican. Controlled by Gabby Batista, who will now send the punt into the wind. Fall short of midfield, brought down now by Genosa, who will play far side for Bernieri, but it's too far in front. Great clears for Dominican. Far sideline, fighting forward, Kim Coder and Gianna Genosa, and they both tumble down, and that will be called here on Kim Coder. Dominican, as both players trying to win the ball off of each other, shoving, and both went down on that far side right from the Molloy bench. Foul goes against the visitors. So Genosa the free kick. Again, that ball into the wind, so a lot of spin. It didn't go as far as I think Genosa would have wanted it to. Loses the ball, gets knocked down by the wind as well. Come on, Caitlin, hard! Fighting now with Holtz, and Holtz puts it away for Dominican. But her feeling for Bavani was taken away by Milazzo. Now the ball knocked out of play by McGinn. So they'll throw in here for Molloy. Long flicks it on with the head. But McGinn settles for the Chargers. And a good giveaway here. Now Murphy trying to go up with Bernieri and Cola, but knocked down well by Burrell. Malone sends it into the box for Murphy. Contreras comes out. Nice, wise, savvy play from the freshman Contreras coming off of her line to get that ball away from Shannon Murphy. Keeping Molloy off the board for now. Milazzo played it off. Now Notes heads it. Sent down to the Molloy end as Commanders will play it back for Batista, who will just collect it in her hands. Danny Longo, relatively stoic on the far sideline. Steve Price doing most of the yelling anyways for the Lions. Lona Osrek really just seeing kind of what he has here. Many players as he has down an injury or being a freshman, it's a difficult opportunity for him to see, but it's a good offensive tilt. Now Mercurio tried to play it around. It was Bernieri, and her shot sent right to the arm of Contreras. So again, always getting good opportunities here, but the shots are just right at Contreras, and she hasn't really had to work that much to make some saves here in this one. Clearance is headed down here by Saab. Tries to play the ball far sideline for Kim Coder. Genosa is there for the Lions. Now Milazzo. Milazzo sends a screen right from below. Off the body of Ina Coder. And still playing in the box, but Coder wins it out. Here's just for Shannon Murphy. Senior Murphy and Steve-O. Couldn't corral it cleanly, but now to Bernieri. Tries to turn. It's again. But the boy's still with it. Noakes spins it into the box. Good ball in looking for Mercurio. Her shot deflected by Contreras. Cleared out for the moment, but still in the box. Malone tries to bicycle kick it off the head of Bernieri, and again cleared by Burrell. Restivo now plays it in. And Burrell fighting with Bernieri, and they're going to give a foul here on Sam Bernieri. So an excellent opportunity here off of a great ball from Noakes. But the chance by Mercurio was parried by Contreras. So again, it's done a nice job so far in net for Dominican, keeping Molloy off the scoreboard. Noakes. She'll send a nice ball up coming in from below. Keeps the header on, but with McGinn, and a foul here will be called on Jamie McGinn as she sent Malone down with the tackle. Was going for the ball, but instead got the leg. So a free kick here, direct, about 25 yards out.
Come on, Annette, put it on the frame.
And interesting to see here what Molloy's plan will be. And into the wind. We're seeing a lot of power in that boot, not to get that one on net. It looks like it'll be Mims to take on the set piece. Continue back, sends it across towards the area. Over the head of Bernieri. And Malone can't keep it down. It will roll towards Contreras who will corral. No shot there for Molloy as that ball was always sent wide of the cage from Mims. No one can bring it down nicely for the Lions. So Dominican again averts the danger for the moment. Mercurio, though, off of a good tackle by Bernieri. It's Murphy into the middle now for Restivo. Malone plays a pass. Burrell with a nice tackle. And the Dominican fans that have made the trip down from Orangeburg liking what they're seeing out of their team as Murphy lets on her foot, so throwing here for the Chargers. Ina Coder will take it. 23 minutes and 40 seconds into this first period to go. Again, nothing doing here. No goals in this first half as Coppola knocks it out for throwing. All played hard off the Darcy turf. Brand new turf that's been here installed for this year. A lot of positive comments about it as opposed to last year's edition. Now looking for Mercurio, plays it through. Pass Gray. And hard challenge there. No foul called as Mercurio was down, but Ivana Lepore is going to say that she was the one causing most of the contact. So the foul not given against Gray. Play on. Fair call there is it did look like Mercurio had her right arm on Gray, but then just sprawled over the ball and couldn't keep it in possession. Again. Clearance goes as far as Clemente Milazzo in front of the Dominican bench. Restivo sent the ball in, but Coppola was not making a run. And flutters towards Contreras. No score here in the 23rd minute of action. Both teams still really trying to figure out their game plan, but for the most part, Dominican looks like they're not going to try any offensive chances here unless they get the ball over the midfield line. It's going to try and play 11 back, almost a 6-5, if you will, instead of their 4-4-2 that they came out in, or 5-4-1, if you will, too. But really no offensive chances so far for the Chargers. Molloy plenty of shots, plenty of opportunities, but nothing has hit the back of the net. It's Bernieri far side for the Lions. Her pass towards Coppola was cleared away by Katie Burrell. And Dominican will clear again. Back to Mims. And to left footed pass to Noakes in space for Restivo. Good line Bernieri looking for Murphy, but the pass not throwing up. Now turn around and counterattack. Get up, support! Dominican. It's debating. She's possessed the ball by Restivo. Clean tackle there. Bernieri plays for Molloy. Pokes it forward towards Murphy. Back to Bernieri. Righty shot will be bent in, but looks to be going over the end line, but Malone saves it. And now Coppola tries to play it into the box, but that's deflected off the Dominican defender and out for just a mere throw-in. Malone plays it back towards Courtney Noakes.
Pressure that, Caitlin!
Sends a nice righty curler in towards Mercurio. Brings it down top of the box. Lefty shot blocked by Burrell. Murphy will play it back. Now it's Milazzo. This is a high arcer. The cross effort was wide. And a goal kick here for the Chargers again. Area off her foot. That ball out of bounds. Here for Dominican. Headed on by Holtz. Noakes hits a nice clear right off the chest of Zuluaga. That was a hard contact. Zuluaga looks to be okay. Gary plays up now. Settled down nicely back to Polo. Tries to play a turn, but a little far in front of Mercurio. And it will be Kim Coder playing it back, and now cleared by Dominican. But again, the clearances aren't going really that far for the Chargers. Just kept on their side of the field, and now it's Murphy with some speed. Murphy righty pass here from Malone. Just inside the top of the box near side. Now back for Milazzo. Right on from 28. Hurry out. The shot. High from Milazzo. Gave it a good run, did the freshman Amanda Milazzo, but that ball always sailing high. Speculative. And just another goal kick here for Dominican. As Molloy looks to make some substitutions. Clock is stopped at 18:36 by Giovanni Lepore. I think just to check to make sure that Zuluaga is okay, because again, that clattering hit soccer ball in that chest was tough. So 4 substitutions looking like they'll be made here for the Lions. Dominique Capolongo, Ali Rainey, Alicia Lapera, and it looks like Mariella Gotti. So a whole line change here for Molloy. It's Lapera, Rainey, Capolongo, and Gotti.
In for Molloy, number 15, Dominique Capolongo, number 7, Felicia Lapera, number 6, Ali Rainey, and number 22, Mariella Gotti.
So Malone is out along with Bernieri, Capola, and trying to see who the 4th one is that was out there for the Lions as well.
Gotti for
Mercurio out as well. So the wholesale changes in the midfield for the Lions. As Murphy now plays it up to Lapera, who has a goal this season. Up to Capolongo. Capolongo, a freshman with some nice energy for this team. Played pretty well. Good fade for Murphy. Up top box, lefty shot by Murphy right at Contreras. And the goalie makes the save. And again, that's been the story so far in this first half for Molloy, is that they have the good chances, but all their shots are either blocked, off cage, or directly at the freshman goalie Contreras, not making her work that much. And one effort that she had was off a good cross from Noakes. Bernieri tried to play down Mercurio, but Contreras came off her line well and was able to block it. Now it's Genosa. She'll send the ball to the middle of the field for Gotti. Lapera couldn't control, and it's cleared away by Ina Coder. Now Milazzo, middle of the field, plays to the left to Ali Rainey. Now near side for Noakes. Nice lefty ball played in over the head of Gotti. Capolongo trying to bring it down in the box. She can't. Gotti tries to play it, but shanked off her left foot, cleared by Ina Coder, but again, only so far as that Molloy back line, which is playing in a high center mid. Goodrich tried to play it up for Devaney, but the pass behind her, and Noakes plays a nice switch ball to Genosa in plenty of space. It's Capolongo. Plays it into the mid for Milazzo. Around her defender, Milazzo. Touch pass to Capolongo. Plays it forward for Lapera. Trying to save it as a sophomore. And she can as it's off her foot and out for a goal kick. Good idea by Capolongo, but the pass is a little too far out in front of Felicia Lapera. tangled there with Jenna Gray. But nothing doing. Goal kick here, settled down by Christina Restivo. Played back now. Molloy controls the midfield line of Schnosa. Sends a nice ball far sideline to Capolongo. It's around her defender. Stops, plays it into the box. Looking for Restivo to pass a little too far to her side, but Murphy will track back. Now it's Courtney Noakes. Low lefty cross. Never really had any curl on it. It'll be controlled by Angelica Contreras for Dominican on the near side. Past the 30th minute of action. Yeah, no score here for Molloy. A world of chances for the Lions, but nothing to show for it. This could be another one as Gotti will watch that one go off the head of Ian Coder and out of bounds for a throw-in. On the near sideline, it'll be Rainey to toss it in. Finds Capolongo just outside the box, now play for Rainey. Tries to send a high cross in, but Rainey was offside. Didn't exactly enter back in the best place, did Ali Rainey, is behind the Dominican defense regardless. So free kick here from Chargers. Coder sends it up, and it goes off the head of Zuluaga. And we're going to check the head just to make sure as Santa Murphy played that ball. There's incidental contact just right off the head of Zuluaga. And I think they're going to have a stoppage of clock here. As the board does officially call for the stoppage, that ball hit kind of close to the nasal area of Zuluaga. Again, Dominican can ill afford an injury, but that's one that you have to stop for regardless of any kind of attack, any kind of ball that flies into the head, neck, nose area. You have to make sure that the player is okay. So, Andrea Zuluaga will get some attention, tending to on the far sideline. So again, you hope for the best. And we'll see if Mona Osric will bring in one of his subs. Again, he really only has Katie Dasher, junior midfielder, who could maybe bring in some pressure. That might be who's coming in right now. That is the official. Dasher will come in for Zuluaga. Valley Street contingent has made their way to Rockville Center, applauding their native daughter Dasher coming back into play here. 13:47 to go in the first half of action and no score. Molloy College and Dominican College here on MolloyLions.com, the Molloy Lions YouTube channel. Rick Rossetto here with you on a beautiful Saturday in Rockville Center. Cajun Ultimates was shaken up on the drop ball here with Henry Capolongo. It was won by Molloy, but now Dominican will send it far sideline into the Molloy bench for a throw. So Dominican only coming in with effectively one sub, although Melissa Richards technically can play midfield as well. But with Zuluaga out, they have to go down that short bench, and that's Dasher. A lot of starters out for Dominican this one. Molloy not taking advantage so far. It's Capolongo couldn't keep it. And it's taken the near side for the Chargers. Nice 1-2 ball here from Nelson Goodrich. Pass for Devaney is intercepted by Mims. Murphy plays it off the right foot well towards the near sideline for Ali Rainey. Lefty cross in. Out of the box, Capolongo. Not a great first touch. And she couldn't keep it. And McGinn plays it for Dominican. Now it's Saab.
Okay,
Devaney. And Dominican may have something brewing here. Holtz. Near sideline, but her first touch is a little too far in front. Noakes will just play it back to Batista. Lefty move. Just past Holtz. She had a golden opportunity on that if she kept that down, but unable to. Now some hand fighting here between Rainey and Goodrich. And Giovanni Lepore here is going to have a word with both players. A little too aggressive there. Right in the midfield area. And the ball will be called.
Let's go, DC! Come on! Come on,
the Chargers will win the the battle there says Lepore. So free kick here for Dominican, 11:45 to go in this first half of action. Goodrich will play the ball in towards the top of the box, but headed away by Genosa. Goodrich tangle again, won by Shelby Goodrich. He plays it in, but Mims settling down and Noakes now clears as again that win picks up here at Darcy. Murphy with a nice back heel spin around of Goodrich and keeps it for himself to Capolongo, but now we're going to have a stoppage of play.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And
That's just a little hip action. Come on, ref.
And a yellow card issued here to Shelby Goodrich.
Pull that card.
And Goodrich, maybe in the eyes of Giovanni Lepore after
Keep playing hard.
the challenge she had had with Rainey. Came back just a little harder on that hit, so Lepore deals out his first caution of the game. Murphy tried to play it for Capolongo, but again, blocked by Goodrich. Milazzo keeps it set for Capolongo. She eventually wins it back. Now Milazzo, her shot blocked by McGinn. And Burrell clears at the top of the box, settled down by Murphy. Attempted to play the ball back in, but could not. The foul here called against Molloy. Cleared away. Again, all in towards the half line on the free kick. Now Murphy has a few players in front. Switches for LaPera. Murphy for Capolongo. A little too far out in front. Contreras again comes off her back line to play it well. So you have to give Dominican a lot of credit. We're lacking in offensive chances. Their defense has stood up pretty tall. Here's Andrea Zuluaga will be ready to check back in. As Holtz wins it off of Rainey, but Restivo out from Molloy. And Dasher plays, but it's Restivo.
Come on, Caitlin, pressure that, Caitlin! Let's go!
Back to Noakes. Restivo in the midfield line. Restivo sends the ball down the far sideline, looking for Gotti, but she's boxed out well, but Gray had to go off of hers. Now Capolongo, her attempt is blocked away by McGinn, and it will go out for the first corner kick of the game for Molloy.
Let's go, boy! Go, Boo!
On that far sideline, it'll be Gotti to take as we hit 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first half. Drive through to Gotti, sends the in-swinger in. And it's just off of the bounce. Corralled by Contreras, who will send a quick punt up looking for Devaney, but she couldn't handle the first bounce. Mims played a dangerous ball to Genosa, but the junior was able to settle it down well, and now it's Restivo in midfield. Milazzo to Restivo, and now back for Murphy in space. Coder, though, the last defender before the goalie, able to clear it out as Dominican. Looked like they were caught napping on that play, but give credit to the sophomore out of Germany, Anna Coder, for coming back into it, stopping Murphy for a chance on net. The throw in here from Rainey goes back towards Courtney Noakes. She can't settle it down cleanly, but has plenty of space to work with. Now sends a righty cross in towards the box. Contreras can't play it cleanly, but carried it over the head of Capolongo and then kept it herself. Plays a short throw in, does Contreras, and Ina Coder can't save it from going over the near side touchline, so a throw in here coming from Molloy. Noakes on the throw. Goodrich wins out. Devaney tries to play it through to herself, but Milazzo wins it back. Genosa, far side to Restivo. Again, Zuluaga still waiting to check back in for Dasher. She'll have to wait a little bit longer as the ball's off the knee of Saab and over the touchline and over the fence for a throw-in. Genosa will play it back now for Mims. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Come on, Caitlin, pressure that, Caitlin!
Milazzo and Noakes. Noakes will send the lefty ball in for Capolongo. Her first touch, not played strong enough. Coder clears it away for the Chargers, but only as far as Courtney Noakes. Now Noakes another right-footed move, but this one off the head of McGinn. Played to Milazzo. Milazzo sends the ball far side, looking for LaPera into the box. But again, Dominican able to clear for their own, and now it's Holtz trying to go up for Devaney, but the ball played by Annette Mims, and now the center back streaking up the offensive side. Plays a lefty ball towards Rainey. Her cross behind Capilongo, and then McGinn blocked it and deflected it, but it was played off by Contreras. Almost an own goal there from McGinn, but Contreras able just to sprawl and corral it. Now midfield battle here between Genosa and Devaney, but it's won by Molloy, and now Noakes near side plays for Milazzo. Into the middle of the field. It's Genosa. Far side. And she'll swing a quick touch pass, but again, McGinn able to clear for Dominican.
Go up, Kaylee, go up!
Kira Devaney. And Holtz takes the worst way of contact with Courtney Noakes, who won the ball, but it was cleared away by Jenna Gray, and her clearance was sent the longest way down for Dominican so far, but nothing there. As Batista now plays a slow, low clearance into Milazzo midfield at the 5:30 mark left of this first half. And a bad first touch by Rainey will give Dominican a throw-in just over the midfield line. And it'll be Zuluaga coming in for Devaney.
Dominican number 12, Andrea Zuluaga.
So Zuluaga comes in for Devaney, and they're going to keep Dasher out there because Devaney had a little too much contact with Noakes and came up a little bit lame, a little limping. They're going to check on her on the sideline. But back in play now is the ball. Capilongo in midfield. Has some room around her. Tried to find Gotti, but it was cut out well by Jenna Gray. And the freshman's been impressive so far on the back line for the Chargers. She tried to play for Goodrich, but it was intercepted by Mims. It's 40 minutes gone by exactly here in this first half, and still no score on either side. As Rainey sends the ball too far away from Milazzo and throwing here for Dominican. Well, it'll be a win for Dominican to keep Molloy off the board in this first half because of how much pressure the Lions had put on the Chargers' back line through the first 45 minutes. But for Molloy, opportunities wasted and chances that have gone by unsuccessfully. Really the story so far. As Goodrich and Genosa tangle. Ball played by Zuluaga, but only as far as Mims. And the Molloy back line clears it again. Up to Allie Rainey. She's got space and a little bit of speed built up, but her lefty pass is cut out well by Amanda Saab. 4 minutes to go here in this first half. And if you're Danny Longo, there's got to be some discussion about creating more offensive chances. They're doing everything right in terms of keeping the ball on the offensive end, but again, when you've gone 45 minutes against the team with only one real sub and no chances to show for it, a little bit tougher as Mims plays a good ball in. Settled down by LaPera, but again, Dominican just there on defense. And now Noakes advances the ball forward, but Rainey can't keep it. Now it's played back for Noakes. Lefty ball towards the middle. Flicked on by LaPera, but no one behind her. And it will be Kim Coder to clear. As the ball bounces off of Gotti. Stays in play for Genosa, who's in a tassel with Dasher on that far sideline right at the midfield. Genosa wins it back. Now sends a good lefty ball up. Burrell clears into no man's land, and Genosa will recover from Molloy. Under 3 to go now in this first half. Collision there between Genosa and Kim Coder. His ultimate throw in for Dominican. And again, you gotta feel for the Chargers again. A very short bench, but This team comes in with the mindset of just keeping Molloy off the board, knowing that defensive effort. And again, Lona Osric said to me earlier, trying to figure out who this team is. Well, this may be a good indication. This team's a very sound defensive mind. And Molloy just unable to get any offensive chances going. Rainey plays it a little too tough. Throw on here for Dominican. On the near sideline with about 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Far sideline, it's Felicia LaPera. Malazzo now with it. She was played a full 45. Restivo tried to pass for LaPera, but Coder cuts it out. Clangs the clear attempt off the far side light post. So we'll throw in. Molloy with 1:40 to go. 100 seconds exactly on the clock remaining in this first half. The Lions have spent the majority of it in Dominican's defensive end, but again, nothing to show for it so far. Malazzo, her feed, Zuluaga plays it out, and then the throw in upcoming. Genosa, 80 seconds on the clock remaining. And some talking to there between LaPera and J.P. McGinn, along with Jenna Gray, so just a quick word from Lepore as the throw-in comes in. Headed away by Gray for the moment.
1 minute
now
remaining in the first half.
Lefty shot was always going to glance wide. And so Restivo's effort never really caught well off of her left foot and just kept away from the near side post. And Dominican will start to play it a little bit slower. As again, 40 seconds to go here in this first half of action. No score on both sides. Gray's clear, just as far as Rainey. And she sends the ball to Murphy in the middle of the field. Through two defenders, Murphy to Capolongo with 24 to go. Rainey shanks the left-footed effort wide. Maybe trying to send a cross in, but that's not the effort Danny Longo wants to see out of his team with just 15 seconds to go in this one. And Dominican, I think, will take this one very slowly into the first half.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
As the clock winds
4,
down, 3 seconds
3,
remaining.
2,
Gray will just
1,
kick it out of bounds.
0.
And that's it for the first half. No score between Dominican and Molloy as we head to the halftime break. And two different storylines here for both squads. We'll take a quick timeout here at Darcy. We'll come right back here on MolloyLions.com.
Steakhouse is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Jake's features a great deal for Molloy students. Head to Jake's with your Lions Land card from Monday through Saturday and get 10% off your order. Only at Jake's Steakhouse, 2172 Homestead Turnpike in East Meadow.
Stay tuned. Stats and expert analysis are just moments away on the Molloy Lions Halftime Report, presented by Jake's Steakhouse of East Meadow.
Mercy Medical Center and South Island Orthopedic Group are the proud medical providers of Molloy College Athletics. They are committed to serving the community with state-of-the-art compassionate health care. You can reach them at 516-62-MERCY or on the web at www.mercymedicalcenter.chsli.org.
William J. Schwartz Physical Therapy and Pro Sports Care of Long Island is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. William J. Schwartz Physical Therapy and Pro Sports Care of Long Island is a full-service sports injury center for rehabilitation, strength and conditioning, and sports enhancement training. William J. Schwartz has 17 years of experience with athletes. Call 516-798-9605 for more information. MolloyLions.com is your official broadcast home for Molloy College Athletics. Hear all the exciting action of every Molloy Lions game live right here on MolloyLions.com. Remember, your home for Molloy College Athletics is www.MolloyLions.com.
What's the
the lowdown on Molloy College athletics? Watch the Lions Lowdown. Hear from your favorite coaches and student athletes of the Molloy College Lions. Watch on MolloyLions.com or follow our YouTube channel, Molloy Lions. It's the Molloy Lions halftime report, brought to you by Jake's Steakhouse.
One-sided affair, really. Molloy 19 shots. Dominican without an attempt in that first half. 5 shots on goal, 3% from Gary. 1 from Amanda Milazzo, 8%. Again, nothing to show for at all. So far, this process. Intelligent Contreras has made 5 saves, but again, difficult to work through on the line. He's got 8 saves on the fly, anyway, and again, just when you're not taking the shots, not making the efforts, and Danny Longo mentioned to me that we're hitting this now, so that it's going to take almost 50 minutes without scoring a goal. You know, we'll have to see how it's how to change it up. Because again, this is a team that needs the offensive push and maybe with Gavin Ortiz and Frank on the second line, take them something. Very slow, very low, not very competitive style of play. When that happens, boy, the shit brings them with 19 chances. Gary had had 5 of them. How you doing? Shots on goal there.
Jake's Steakhouse is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Come down to Jake's for happy hour every Monday through Friday from 3 to 7 p.m. and Sundays from 12 to 7 p.m. $4 mixed drinks, $5 select house wines by the glass, $4 select domestic beer, and $5 select craft beers. Looking for some delicious food? Jake's Sunset Special features a price-fixed menu Sunday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m., 3 courses for just $24.95. Friday night at Jake's is Prime Rib Night, a delicious 26-ounce prime rib with popover, mashed potatoes, and dessert, all for just $49. Can't get enough? Well, Jake's does brunch too. Sunday mornings receive free hot cereal and coffee or tea with any entree, plus bottomless Bloody Marys and mimosas for $10. And don't forget, you get 10% off at Jake's Monday through Saturday with a Lions Land card. Jake's Steakhouse, 2172 Hempstead Turnpike in East Meadow.
William J. Schwartz Physical Therapy and Pro Sports Care of Long Island is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. William J. Schwartz Physical Therapy and Pro Sports Care of Long Island is a full-service sports injury center for rehabilitation, strength and conditioning, and sports enhancement training. William J. Schwartz has 17 years of experience with athletes. Call 516-798-9605 for more information. MolloyLions.com is your official broadcast home for Molloy College Athletics. Hear all the exciting action of every Molloy Lions game live right here on MolloyLions.com. Remember, your home for Molloy College Athletics is www.MolloyLions.com.
Mercy Medical Center and South Island Orthopedic Group are the proud medical providers of Molloy College Athletics. They are committed to serving the community with state-of-the-art, compassionate health care. You can reach them at 516-62-MERCY or on the web at www.mercymedicalcenter.chsli.org.
Can't get enough Molloy College Athletics? Tune in 15 minutes prior to every Lions home game for the Molloy Lions pregame show. Stats, analysis, and interviews to get you set for the game. It's the Molloy Lions pregame show, and it starts 15 minutes prior to every home game right here on your home for Molloy College Athletics, www.MolloyLions.com.
Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Hurry down to Casey's because now through October, Casey's Rooftop Bar, Rooftop 32, is open for dining. Have a Lions Land card? Receive a 10% discount on your order. Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails, 23 North Park Avenue in Rockville Center.
Hey, this is Danny Longo, head coach of your Molloy Lions soccer team, and you're listening to all the action live on MolloyLions.com.
Entering the second half of action here at John A. Darcy Field at the Dean G. Scalo Sports Complex in Rockville Center, New York. Rick Rosetto here with you on MolloyLions.com as well as the Molloy Athletics YouTube channel page. No scores. We're about to get to the second half of action here on both sides. Teams have switched. It is now Dominican going right to left with Molloy traveling left to right. And just trying to look here, a lot of changes have been made for Molloy as, again, Danny Longo was looking to make significant adjustments here after the first half of action, and he's made several of them. Kelsey Dittmeyer is now in goal for the Lions as they start Kristen Cummings, who did not play in that first half, along with Courtney Noakes, Amanda Milazzo, and Shannon Murphy. With Annette Mims, Gabrielle Batista, who's now in the field, Sam Bernieri, Alicia Mercurio, Christina Restivo, and Gianna Genosa. A quarter kick here upcoming for the Lions. It's Bernieri to take it. And her right-footed ball is played out by Dominican. Mims trying to save it in the box and wins it off of the challenge of Kohler. But the touch a little too hard, and it's out for a goal kick. Angelica Contreras is still in goal for Dominican. Out there along with Katie Burrell, Katie Dasher, Amanda Saab, Shelby Goodrich, Jamie McGinn, the two coders, Ina Coder, number 6, and Kim Coder, number 8. Jenna Gray is out there as well, along with Holtz and Devaney. And we may have a stoppage in play here as there's been a bit of a tangle. And the clock will stop here as Dominican player down to begin. Grabbing onto her chest as she took a nasty hit. And they're going to look at McGinn to make sure that she's okay. And Dominican only coming in with really one sub. And now they're going to look at McGinn on the sideline, so they may play down a player right now. Just to see if she can handle the rest of this contest. So again, we're going to take a look at this from McGinn. They're going to give her a quick test, and there may be a drop ball here, or Batista may just play it towards the goalie Contreras off the restart. They keep it, though, as the ball is played in. Shot by Mercurio. Glances off wide. And it'll just be another goal kick. Again, a lot of goal kicks in that first half here for Dominican, as Molloy has a lot of opportunities but can't get the shot on target. Gray will take the goal kick here for the Chargers, and the ball is glanced off the head of Murphy. And Kim Coder will just let it go out of bounds for a throw-in near side for Dominican College. Gray's throw-in headed by Noakes, and then played by Bernieri with Batista there, playing more of a midfield role is Batista. Coder dispossessed near sideline by Bernieri. And Restivo plays it through. And it's one well off by Gray. Throw in here near sideline. And it's Batista off of her chest. And Murphy now plays near side. Back towards Kristen Cummings. Sends the ball in towards the box over the head of Batista. And still loose in the box is the ball there. Burrell there for Dominican. It will be cleared out by Gray and a throw-in for the Chargers. And Kim Coder just wisely gets the ball clear. Throw-in upcoming. Near sideline, Shannon Murphy. Through two defenders. Now crosses inside the box, but at Contreras, she loses it. Didn't look it in the full way, and it will be a corner kick upcoming. So, a mere miscue, but an opportunity here for Molloy, and that Mims will take the corner. This is the third one of the match so far for the Lions. Mims, the lefty foot. The outswinger played in. Still loose in the box, off of Murphy, and it will be cleared away by Kim Coder. Throw in here from Molloy, and again, the story so far pretty much the same in that Molloy's had most of the pressure here. Mims, cross into the box, headed away by Burrell, but only as far as Courtney Noakes. Ball trapped near sideline by Sam Bernieri. Passes back for Noakes. Will now play a switch ball into the midfield for Amanda Milazzo. Pass near more far side for Mercurio. She's had a couple good chances so far, but in traffic, trying to play through 3 defenders. Ball was cleared for the moment. Restivo now. Righty shot. It's blocked by Burrell. Mims the attempt, and that's always going wide. So Restivo tried to play the ball in first for a shot. It was going to be a 25-yard effort. Burrell blocked it down into the cage, right to the foot of Mims, but Annette Mims, she's left foot and just swung it wide left. Far post. So again, another opportunity for Molloy that goes empty. Another goal kick for Dominican. Gray with the long kick. Controlled by Milazzo near the midfield line. And dispossessed well from Restivo. Dominican now a chance here. It's Dasher. Can't play it through her foot. Has help coming, but it's Bernieri to get there first for Molloy. In a sea of Dominican defenders, now it's Murphy. Sends it up, and Batista has it. Near sideline. Well won here by Gabby Batista. And knocked off well by Burrell. That will go over the touchline. A corner kick upcoming for Molloy. So a good counterattack turning defense into offense for the Lions. It's Mims to take for Molloy. Third corner of this half here for the Lions. Mims plays it in towards the box. Glance off the head of Milazzo and just high. And Contreras down on the pitch. I'm not sure if that's an contact or if that's just exhaustion. All the attempts she's had to watch go wide or parry out. But again, Dominican, not really with a lot of defenders, not really a lot of options on that bench. Freshman goalie Autumn Rogers not going to play this year, most of it. And then Melissa Richards, who started all 4 of the other contests, transfer out of Nyack. No shot, really. We're waiting to see if maybe she'll play, but Lona Osrek didn't look too confident when I asked him about that earlier in the game. Goal kick here. And still loose in the midfield area. One away by Molloy. Shannon Murphy can't keep it down, and now Courtney Noakes. Tried to play a left-footed pass, but was blocked away, and now keep it with it. It's Ina Coder, and now McGinn clears it away for the Chargers again. Throw in here, far sideline, right in front of the Molloy bench for Restivo. She plays it in quickly to Mercurio. A little too powerful on the first touch, but Restivo saves it from going out. Played it in towards Batista, and a hard push by Batista into the back of Jamie McGinn. And a caution, a precaution rather, is Batista just given a quick little talking to. So Gabby Batista started the first half of play in net. And now playing in a very interesting formation here from Danny Longo. It is a 3-5-2 still, but Mims, who is the right center back, and Batista, who are the goalie, are now the field players. As Murphy plays this through, looking for Mims right in the box, far side. And Mims' cross was knocked away by Burrell, so a corner kick upcoming. So it's Mims and Batista in the front. Bernieri, Noakes, Mercurio, Restivo in that midfield. Very interesting. Longo, I think, just trying to shake things up. It will be Noakes to take it from Molloy. And the corner kick, a high bender played in, headed by Bernieri, and it bounced off the post and will be cleared by Burrell. Well, Bernieri had another good chance on net, but that one hit the side woodwork. And Molloy, again, held off the scoreboard. Throwing upcoming here for Dominican far sideline. Well, that could have been the magical goal for Molloy that they've been looking for this entire match in the 54th minute of action, but they were unable to do so as Bernieri's glancing header found woodwork only. Off of the throw-in, it is Chinosa in midfield, plays it well for Murphy. And now Shannon Murphy over to Sam Bernieri near sideline. Molloy again doing a nice job getting the ball up into the offensive end, but really can't make much with it as Bernieri tried to play a cross in, but always going towards the net. And Contreras just gobbles it up. And she'll look to waste some time here. catch the breath, but her punt towards Noakes, who plays a nice ball to Bernieri. Now a quick pass to Batista, 20 yards out. Tried the back heel from Murphy, but Batista eventually wins it back. Now has room in the box, and a nice clearance by Jenna Gray. Still loose in the box, though, and Mercurio wins it away. Tried to find a centering feed, but McGinn sends it out, and Dominican clears again. Molloy pressuring. Eventually, you have to feel they will get on the board. But for right now, they just cannot solve Dominican's D. Restivo, far sideline. Plays a nice cross in, right into the arms and grab of Contreras. Remember, she spilled one of those earlier in this half, but this time around, just unable to get things going. As her punt now was taken down by Kim Coder. Played back into the middle of the field for Shelby Goodrich, but it's Restivo. So it's Dasher, Katie Dasher, Shelby Goodrich, Andrea Zuluaga, Kim Coder, Jamie McGinn, Kira Devaney, Ina Coder, Amanda Saab, Katie Burrell, and Jenna Gray. With Contreras as Mims plays it in for Murphy. Her shot was blocked away by McGinn. Tried for a little poke with the right foot, but McGinn again there, blocking it, and a corner kick upcoming for Molloy. 33 minutes and 40 seconds to go in regulation. Still no score here at Darcy. On the far sideline right, it's Candace Noakes. The righty and swinger is a short corner kick in traffic. Down to Murphy. Tries to attempt a shot. It was never really on target. And blocked away now. Bernieri will take it. But that, hopeful at best, as Bernieri didn't catch all of it cleanly. And Contreras easily collects it. So again, for all the pressure that Molloy has had on net, only several really good chances. All their other shots have been right at the freshman goalie Contreras. And that will just pad her stats without really making her work. Goal kick here as the ball bounces over the touchline. And Dominican will, again, look to just slow the pace of play down in this second half of action. 26 shots now for Molloy in this contest. And it's 6 shots on goal, but Contreras has been up to the task each time. And now for Molloy, it's Noakes near sideline with the throw-in. Played by Batista, and she is dragged down, but they're going to say that she had more of the jersey of Jamie McGinn. And so Giovanni Lepore, our head referee, gives that one to Dominican. Sam Bernieri with a team-high 7 shots right now, 4 shots on goal. Amanda Milazzo, 5 shots. Alicia Mercurio has 4, and Shannon Murphy has 3. But again, nothing to show for it so far in a true one-sided affair that just hasn't really shown on the scoreboard. And a hard challenge here by Courtney Noakes in the middle of 2 players in the middle of Shelby Goodrich and Katie Dasher. And a throw-in, rather a free kick upcoming as Dominican again looking to make a substitution here. Ball is played in off the free kick, headed by Genosa. Now attempted by Ina Coder, and that one was never really going to challenge anybody, so don't know if you can call it a shot, but Kelsey Dittmeyer still makes the play on the punt. Bernieri now to Restivo. And now near sideline, Batista. Batista boxes out her defender, Gray. Tries to keep it in. Does with a low cross, but it's cleared away by Jamie McGinn. Throw in here for Bernieri, near sideline for Molloy. Trapped by Murphy, just inside the box on the near side. Try to quick feed for Bernieri, but it's taken away by Coder. And Coder now in a world of trouble, doesn't really know where she's going, and all she does is just kick it out for a throw-in. Throw-in upcoming here for Molloy. And they do credit Ina Coder with the shot. So Dittmeyer will record the save. And ball cleared away from Dominican by Jamie McGinn. Kristen Cummings, the throw-in to Noakes, and she tries to place it in for Batista, but it's corralled here by Ina Coder. And it will just go out for a throw-in. Off the throw, Coder misplays it. Mercurio, lefty feed. Restivo will take a shot that always sails wide towards the far post. And now we're going to have that substitute come in. And Caitlin Holt is going to check in for Kira Devaney. So Holt comes in, Devaney steps off. Mims plays the header forward, but no one there, and Contreras will control. Molloy fans getting a little restless. They want to see a goal scored. And I'm not sure if that's maybe because they want to see the goal scored, or maybe because they want to hear Brian Lima's voice calling the goal on PA. Of course, if you're not used to Molloy Lions broadcasts, you probably don't know this, but if you're used to them, usually hearing my voice on public address, but things were as they are, and Brian Lima doing a guest role spot in my place as I'm taking the broadcast duties for this doubleheader. Again, Dowling College to face Molloy in men's soccer action around 3 o'clock as Murphy tries to play it in towards the box for Mims. It's cleared away by McGinn. Dowling is here. Noakes plays it in. Had a good pace on the shot, but wide. And so, nothing doing. Goal kick up coming. As we've about 27:45 to go in the second half. Molloy trying to play through, but Mims can't keep it. And again, all it is just a goal kick. All that Molloy is doing is just prolonging the game for Dominican, because the Chargers are going to take their time with these goal kicks. Jenna Gray doesn't really have the strongest leg on the team, but she's the one taking most of them because Angelica Contreras has probably a weaker leg to begin with. But the kicks don't go that far anyways, and Molloy will keep the ball in possession here. It's Mercurio, far side. Plays for Mims at the edge of the box. Lefty shot, saved by Contreras, and she's able to hang on to it with Batista breathing down her neck. So Mims took a nice lefty shot there. Contreras doing what she can to keep her team level at 0-0. Restivo and Goodrich now fighting for it, and a hard foul here. Restivo trying to argue her case for the foul going against Goodrich, who has the yellow card already in this contest, but Giovanni Lepore was in perfect position to call that one against Molloy. So a free kick upcoming here for Dominican on just over their side of the midfield line. And it will be Gray taking it. Sends us a low righty footer. And Dominican trying to get something going, but instead it's Mercurio with speed down the far sideline. Tangled up for the moment with Saab, and her pass for Mims was behind her intended target. Burrell cleared it. And now a foul here as Goodrich and Genosa tangled up. And again, Lepore is going to be very, very insistent on Goodrich, because, again, of that caution from before. Free kick sent in, and just too far for any Molloy player. Contreras controls. The punt is deflected off of Restivo. Katie Dasher tries to bring it down, and Shelby Goodrich has it now for the Chargers, looking for some room here. Near sideline, it was Kim Coder rather. Genosa played a clearance, and Gray dispossesses Bernieri well for Dominican. Plays a nice feed near sideline, but Cummings is going to watch it go out of bounds. Goal kick So the first real presence and pressure for Dominican in this second half, aside from the one shot they had. But again, the pressure has really been on Molloy because Dominican not really playing for much here. Again, with only one substitute, you're not really playing for much going in. But Molloy, in the woes of a scoring slump, trying to figure something out, and right now they're not being able to do it. Gabby Batista trying to play it through. It's McGinn who will win it. And win it away. Throw in here coming for Molloy. As a couple subs are set to check in at some point. Jessica Malone and Dominique Capolongo. So again, Danny Longo just trying to see what works and what doesn't here. As near sideline Restivo. Played it in for Noakes. Going for Murphy. But Contreras is there to slide. And again, right now it looks like Molloy's offense is somewhat standing still on these plays. Noakes had a lane in which to go for a shot and essentially just passed it over for Murphy. It was a decent pass, but Murphy wasn't really running at full speed for it. And so Contreras just able to slide over and pick it up. But a foul here will go against Dominican. And now a free kick accounting, 23:45 to go in this second half. No score between Molloy and Dominican. A non-conference battle. A game that has proven to be as one-sided as advertised, but again, nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Near sideline, the ball was off the Dominican player, so throwing up coming, and we'll get those subs in right now. We'll head to the call from our PA announcer, Brian Lima.
Checking in from Molloy, number 15, number 12, Jessica Malone.
So Capolongo and Malone in, Mercurio and Bernieri out for the Lions. Capolongo on the quick throw in from Mims. Plays it back to the freshman. Capolongo tried to play cross in. Clear it out by Coder, but Molloy again keeps it. It's Batista. Tries to turn for Mims. Settle down. Now Malone, the righty shot, is wide. As Malone was gunning for the near side post. But it was always going to travel wide, and so another goal kick here for Dominican. 28 shots. Now becomes 29 at the 67-20 mark. 7 shots on goal for Molloy, but nothing to show for it so far. Murphy and McGinn tangled up hard. No foul called. Incidental contact. And the ball out. Throw in here for Kristen Cummings and the Lions. And this one glances off of Zuluaga, so a throw in upcoming again from Molloy. A frustrating sequence if you're Danny Longo's team because a lot of different offensive chances in this one, but again, nothing to show for it. Can't find that one magical spark. Here it could be. Murphy, Mims, a good dummy. Lefty shot by Mims. Saved away by Contreras. It's loose. And the freshman goalie try to get there. And they say it goes off of Batista, but a foul will be called here as Contreras had the ball. Batista toppled over her. The ball came loose. They'll give that one a foul against Molloy. Mims bent in the lone shot on that play towards Contreras, who didn't catch it cleanly, but still had control in the rein over the ball. And after she slid, Batista kind of fell on top of her. So Giovanni Lepore was adamant in giving the free kick there to Dominican, and rightfully so. Now in the 70th minute of action, the midfield line, Milazzo. And Malone couldn't save it from going out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for Dominican on their side of the midfield line, just over the halfway mark. And Coder is able to send the ball forward, looking for Dasher, but Genosa wins the header. Restivo's pass, picked off for the moment by Holtz, and now a foul here against Dominican. Lona Osrek puts his hands up in disbelief of the call, but Free kick here from Milazzo, taken quickly. Burrell plays it down, but Batista will keep it for the Lions. In a wall of 3 defenders, it's Zuluaga trying to keep it possession. Boxed out well by Batista. Restivo sends it up for Murphy, but the pass a little too far. And she and Contreras bump a bit, but nothing ill about that. No malice intended. Contreras the punt as far as Noakes. Restivo tries to keep it in play, but it's McGinn to play it into the Molloy defensive end. Cummings. Her pass picked off here by Coder. And now Saab sends it forward. Looking for Dasher. In space, Genoso. A weak right-footed clear, but no one for Dominican in the area, so it went right to Capolongo. And now Restivo has it right at the midfield line. Sends the ball up the near sideline, looking for Capolongo, trying to get to it, but the ball will roll out of bounds. So a throw-in. A few missed targets here for the Lions in this one, and that's really been the story. Dominicans had maybe 1 or 2 chances, but Molloy's had about 30. That's not an exaggeration, folks, and no chances here. A misplay here by Gray. Batista, the high archer, off of Contreras, and it finds its way into the net. Gabrielle Batista off the miscue from Jenna Gray. Lofts the ball into the air. Contreras tried to punch it over, but instead punched it right into the back of the net. And so Batista picks up her first goal of the season. And Molloy leads it 1-0. So Batista played it off of a miscue from the freshman Jenna Gray. And now Molloy finally gets that first goal scored, and they came off of the miscue. And now Cummings to Noakes. Her shot right at Contreras, who played the short hop better that time around. So near sideline throw-in from Cummings. Played straight up in the air by Jenna Gray on the near side. Gabby Batista wins it, gets the ball onto her right foot, and sends in a weak shot that Contreras popped up in the air, but instead of popping it over the net, just misjudged it and popped it right into the back of the net. So Batista credited with her first goal. And Molloy now looking for more here as it's Murphy into the box. Closed down well by Burrell. And Katie Burrell, good solid defending here, but she can't keep the ball off of her foot. And Restivo, and now a hard challenge there, and there'll be a foul against Burrell. Pushing down Restivo there. So a free kick upcoming here for Annette Mims. Goal by Batista at the 71-14 mark of this contest. And for Molloy, their first goal in quite some time, over 330 minutes. Mims sends the lefty cross in towards the box. And off of the one hop, Contreras able to corral it and keep it. It's a higher hop played off the Darcy turf, but no Molloy player got their foot to it. Contreras' punt, not really in the direction she would have wanted it to, as Capolongo brought it down for Molloy. And now it is Cummings with Kira Devaney. And a foul here against Kristen Cummings, so Dominican will have a free kick. Right over the midfield line in Molloy territory. Kim Coder to take it for the Chargers. Coder sends the lefty ball in. Glanced off the head of Devaney and Milazzo to clear. Restivo shoots a nice ball far sideline. Screen towards the box. Mims is there. Contreras played out position across for Mims. Contreras is way out of her line. Mims will try a shot, and it's off the post, but still loose in the net. Contreras racing back to her back line, and she'll be there to clear. Mims almost had the goal, but her shot hit that far post. Contreras well off of her line. And just an unfortunate break for Molloy. Really not sure what Angelica Contreras was doing. Got to get back on your line after that one. Almost just watched that one go right into the net for a 2-goal lead. But now Dominican will try a quick counterattack here. It's Kim Coder, and no one's there from the pass, so Genosa picks it off for the Lions. 15 minutes to go now in this second half of action. It's Cummings. Murphy, nice first touch over the head of Gray, but a little too strong, and it's cleared by McGinn. Again, Molloy with a 1-0 lead over Dominican. Gabrielle Batista getting her first goal. And it's now Capolongo. Near sideline, Restivo will play it in towards the box. It's cleared away by McGinn. Cummings on the throw-in. Finds Jessica Malone near side. Back to Cummings, then the junior plays it in towards the box. Glances off the foot of Ina Coder. And kept in by Batista. Now Noakes. Righty shot, high towards the net. Contreras makes the save. It squirted loose for a moment, but the goalie able to get it. Courtney Noakes has had some good chances on net in this second half, but hasn't had anything to show for it. Now it's Murphy looking for Capolongo near side, and she'll keep it in as it's off of Kim Coder. Throw in here for Molloy, near sideline. Played in for Murphy. Noakes, top of the box, lefty attempt, and that's just always going wide. Ambitious effort from Courtney Noakes, but didn't settle it down. Tried to play a quick shot off her left foot, and really had no control of where that one was going, so goal kick here for Dominican. In a 1-0 game. Goal kick from Malone. Batista settles it down, but too strong on the first touch. Burrell does a nice job of keeping that one. Now 21 over from Molloy. Christina Palomini looking to check in on that far sideline. And foul here against Molloy. Danny Longo somewhat incensed with Giovanni Lepore there, trying to plead the case of that not being a foul. Didn't really hear a whistle called there. It may have been faint, but regardless, the free kick goes the way of Dominican. Taken by Ina Coder, and off the head of Murphy. Now played in by McGinn. This is a nice sweeping ball left side, but Capolongo traps it down with the chest, and now clears it near sideline. Kept in well, as Jenna Gray now deflects it out for a throw-in, and we'll have our sub come in for Molloy. Again, Christina Palomini is going to get a chance at action here, the freshman, and she'll replace Christina Restivo for Molloy.
Number 21, Christina Palomini.
So, Palomini, the cousin of Molloy's senior midfielder, Steven, will get a chance to see what she can do as Cummings will throw it in at the midfield line. 11:45 left in this second half of action. A 1-goal game for Molloy. Miscue here from Genosa, but the junior's going to track it down and pass it over for Cummings near side. And she'll send the ball forward for Murphy. And Shannon Murphy, a nice takedown, a good first touch. Her pass deflected to Capolongo. And Palomini was there with McGinn. The ball is going to go over the touchline off of McGinn. And so a corner kick here from Molloy. So some nice movement there from Molloy on the near sideline with the passing. And it'll eventually go for a corner kick, and that Mims will take it. As again, the Lions now up 1-0. They can start to kind of just slow down their game. You're not looking for a statement when you're just looking for your first goal. Mims plays the corner in. Malazzo tried to head. It's off the back of McGinn. Batista. Now to Mims. He's onside. High arcing shot. And that goes over the crossbar. Not sure that was the intention for Annette Mims, but regardless, the effort on goal just always going over the crossbar. So a goal kick here for the Chargers at the 10:30 mark remaining in regulation. Gray takes it. And Malone in hand fighting with Holtz, and now a little pushing and shoving after the fact. And Giovanni Laporte is going to have a chat with Caitlin Holtz about a little extracurricular shoving. But just the talking to, no caution there against the junior out of Karlstad, the William Patterson University transfer. Ball played in by Noakes towards the box. It's headed off of bounce. It was right to the hands of Contreras, so no shot because Noakes really just sent the one in looking for a teammate. And another hard foul here. This one goes against Devaney as Genosa tackled down hard. Free kick here from Courtney Noakes, right about the 40-yard mark away from net. The Levittown junior has had a nice game in the midfield and the back line. Sends a righty ball in towards the box. Looking for Milazzo, but just a little too far in front. And Contreras again controls. Ball pinballing back and forth here between Dominican possession and Molloy possession. Staying with the Lions. The good hard slide tackle from Batista. Taking down Holtz. And a sub here upcoming as Shelby Goodrich checks back into the game for Katie Dasher. And Dasher played some nice minutes for Dominican off the bench in the first half and really earned, I think, a few more looks from Lona Osrek. As Batista's pass away from Mims, 8:45 now to go in the second half. So for both sides, a lot of things they should be working on. And I know for a fact that Danny Longo's not really going to be happy with the victory, but it is a victory, it is a win, it is a goal. At the same time, you know, you look at the shot discrepancy, you look at the shots on goal discrepancy, and you say that at least 2 or 3 more should have gone in. A 36-1 shot advantage for Molloy. And, you know, again, the back line for the Lions hasn't really had to do much. As Genosa giveaway here to Ina Coder. But she gives it right back to Genosa. As again, no real pressure from Dominican. Up to this point now, Burrell's playing up. The clearance there from Cummings to Capolongo. Murphy now in the midfield will look to run with it. In space. Sends it up for Malone. But her first touch not really great. Send it up for Mims. Shot! Saved by Contreras. Ball still loose. And Mims and Goodrich fighting for it. Now ball still loose like Capolongo! And Capolongo will get her second of the season. Can't say there was an assist there as the ball was played off of Shelby Goodrich. But Dominique Capolongo, the second goal of the year for her. And we're going to have a lot of subs coming in here for Molloy. Ali Rainey is checking in along with Mariella Gotti, Sam Bernieri, and Erica Coppola. And we're going to see just who they're coming in for. As also Alicia Mercurio and Felicia LaPera are checking in. So regardless, Capolongo gets Molloy up 2-0 scoreline. And we're going to see now the lineups out there. Capolongo, Coppola, Rainey, LaPera, Bernieri, Mercurio is out there as well. Cummings is out there along with Batista. Gotti, Dittmeyer, and net. 10 and Palomini's out there as well. So on the corner kick attempt here will be Mariella Gotti. And the righted footed ball is played in towards the box. It was sea of heads. And it goes out for another corner. A lot of subs in there for Danny Longo. As Gotti again will play this one in. It skirts loose and it will go into the back of the net. A goal here scored. And that's going to be an Ali Rainey goal. As that ball was loose, Rainey just punched it in. Rainey from Gotti on the goal. That's Rainey's first of the season and her first career marker with Molloy. And it's a 3-0 game, and the Lions now looking more and more comfortable. As for Dominican, Katie Dasher came back in to replace Caitlin Holtz. So Rainey with the goal off the assist from Gotti on the corner kick. And a hard tackle. There's going to be a penalty called as Cummings with a hard challenge got all leg in the box, and Katie Burrell's going to be awarded the penalty kick. The clock still running. And Burrell will take the PK here at the 5:51 mark of the second against Kelsey Dittmeyer. Burrell steps in. Her shot off the crossbar. Still in play, though. And cleared away by Capilongo. Oh, Katie Burrell had a penalty kick opportunity. Dittmeyer guessed the right way, but the ball was over her head. And it clanged off the upper woodwork. And that just sums it up. That sums it up for Dominican right there, as that was a golden chance just to get something offensively, but Burrell, who has the only goal on the season for the Chargers, was just unable to get the job done. And so a throw in here for Molloy with 5 minutes to go. And we're going to have a foul here. That will go against Zuluaga, and Giovanni Lepore is going to try and keep control of this game, as a little bit of pushing and shoving after the fact on both sides. But it will be Batista now to take the option. A free kick here for Molloy. Batista played in to Mercurio. And nice plays by Mercurio. Tries a quick feed off for Capilongo near sideline. Gets it there. And Capilongo taken down hard by Shelby Goodrich. And a corner kick upcoming here for the Lions. 4:20 to go. Molloy up 3-0 now on Dominican. And if the result will hold, Molloy will go to 2-3-2 on the year. Get their first win since Wednesday, September 9th. Short corner played in by Gotti. And now she has it back. Will send a cross in towards Capilongo, but unable to be brought down. And now it was Gray who brought Capilongo down hard. No foul called. And Angelica Contreras will look to clear. It's Gotti to Malone. And now a number of changes from Molloy, but again, the result right now, a 3-0 win as it stands. Bernieri look to play things through. Rainey, but it's cleared away. And it's Malone, far sideline. Screwing towards the box. A shot here was crossed in, actually. Not a shot, headed away by Gray. It's LaPera. She'll take the attempt, and that's always going wide. So LaPera got her foot to it, but hit the outside of her right boot and always curled away from the near side post with 2:45 to go in this contest. Goal kick here, taken down by Devaney. Look for Coder, and it goes off of Cummings and out of bounds. A throw in here for the Chargers with 2:30 to go in this contest. Well, stay tuned for more. We'll have the Molloy Lions postgame show presented by Holiday Inn Express of Rockville Center at Lynbrook coming up after this one. We'll attempt to get Danny Longo on and possibly Gabriel Batista. But regardless, a 3-0 decision here. Really 70 minutes of stalemate play, and then the last 20 on the scoreboard looks like it was all Molloy, but really the full 90 was all Molloy. Bernieri will play this one in, and Contreras takes it before Coppola could get her head on it. Under 2 to go, as Gotti now played it to Amanda Saab. And Dominican still trying to keep some possession going here. As Capo Longo, not really a great first touch pass there. It was brought down now midfield out for clear by Devaney. And she's trying to send Katie Dasher out wide, but Alicia Mercurio with too much speed plays it well. Tried to keep it in bounds on that midfield line, but could not. 80 seconds to go in this one. And you're going to start to wrap this one up for Molloy, as they'll pick up a 3-0 victory here at Darcy. Batista scores the game winner. Capo Longo picks up her second goal of the year, and then Rainey off of a corner kick from Mariella Gotti. Able to go through. And Dominican will drop to 0-5 on the year, but again, the Chargers deserve a lot of credit. Some good defense here being shown. And again, Molloy, for about 71 minutes, unable to secure any kind of offensive flow. As Cummings can't control it. Burrell, her shot, glances wide of the cage. And that'll probably be how this one will end, as Kelsey Dittmeyer is going to get to the ball with 15 seconds to go and just walk it up. So that will do it, as the Lions will go to 2-3-2 overall with a 3-0 victory here at John A. Darcy Field over the Dominican College Chargers. The Lions improved to 2-3-2 and Dominican 0-5. And so we'll take a quick break here and get you set up for the post-game show coming up in just a little bit right here on MolloyLions.com. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Jake's Steakhouse is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Come down to Jake's for happy hour every Monday through Friday from 3 to 7 p.m. and Sundays from 12 to 7 p.m. $4 mixed drinks, $5 select house wines by the glass, $4 select domestic beer, and $5 select craft beers. Looking for some delicious food? Jake's Sunset Special features a price-fixed menu Sunday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m., 3 courses for just $24.95. Friday night at Jake's is Prime Rib Night, a delicious 26-ounce prime rib with popover, mashed potatoes, and dessert, all for just $49. Can't get enough? Well, Jake's does brunch too. Sunday mornings receive free hot cereal and coffee or tea with any entree, plus bottomless Bloody Marys and mimosas for $10. And don't forget, you get 10% off at Jake's Monday through Saturday with a Lions Land card. Jake's Steakhouse, 2172 Hempstead Turnpike in East Meadow.
Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Casey's is open 7 days a week for dinner with plenty of salads, sandwiches, and entrees to choose from. Casey's is also open for lunch Thursday through Sunday and for Sunday brunch. On the go, takeout is available, plus on-site and off-premise catering to suit all of your catering needs. And now through October, Casey's Rooftop Bar, Rooftop 32, is open for dining. Plus, you can receive a 10% discount with a Lions Land card. All at Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails, 23 North Park Avenue in Rockville Center.
William J. Schwartz Physical Therapy and Pro Sports Care of Long Island is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. William J. Schwartz Physical Therapy and Pro Sports Care of Long Island is a full-service sports injury center for rehabilitation, strength and conditioning, and sports enhancement training. William J. Schwartz has 17 years of experience with athletes. Call 516-798-9605 for more information. MolloyLions.com is your official broadcast home for Molloy College Athletics. Hear all the exciting action of every Molloy Lions game live right here on MolloyLions.com. Remember, your home for Molloy College Athletics is www.MolloyLions.com.
Mercy Medical Center and South Island Orthopedic Group are the proud medical providers of Molloy College Athletics. They are committed to serving the community with state-of-the-art, compassionate health care. You can reach them at 516-62-MERCY or on the web at www.mercymedicalcenter.chsli.org.
What's the lowdown on Molloy College Athletics? Watch the Lions Lowdown. Hear from your favorite coaches and student-athletes of the Molloy College Lions. Watch on MolloyLions.com or follow our YouTube channel, Molloy Lions.
As our coach for him at number 14 as well.
Jake's Steakhouse is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Jake's features a great deal for Molloy students. Head to Jake's with your Lions Land card from Monday through Saturday and get 10% off your order. Only at Jake's Steakhouse, 2172 Hempstead Turnpike in East Meadow.
Your Molloy Lions post-game show starts now.
Well, we welcome you back here to John A. Darcy Field at the D&G Skello Sports Complex in Rockville Center, New York. I'm Rick Rosetto here with you on MolloyLions.com as well as the Molloy Lions YouTube channel. In what truly was you can't put it any more than a one-sided game, to be honest with you. This was a dominant effort from Molloy in a 3-0 victory over Dominican College, and a staggering opportunities here on goal for Molloy, really. 40 shots, 14 shots on goal for the Lions in this one, and 3 shots for Dominican, 2 shots on goal. The first goal of the game came at the 71-14 mark of this second half of action. Was Gabrielle Batista, and it was off of a throw-in from Kristen Cummings, as Cummings played the ball off of the foot of Jenna Gray, who played it backwards instead of trying to clear the ball. Took a higher bounce. Batista was there to get it. Took a righty shot. It glanced off of the hand of Angelica Contreras and found its way into the net. From there, Dominique Capolongo would score 11 minutes later off a corner kick from Net Mims. The ball was loose in the box off the corner kick. Goodrich tried to play it out as a Contreras, but right to Capolongo, and she just slotted it right in the middle of the lower side of the net for the goal, to make it 2-0. And then less than a minute later, off of another corner attempt, it was Mariella Gotti finding Ali Rainey. Again, another loose ball in the box, but Rainey was there, got her first goal of the year. And so that was really how it ended. Molloy, 3-0 win. We'll give you, again, the final stats. 40 shots for Molloy, 3 shots for Dominican, and 11 of those shots were saved by Angelica Contreras, who did a nice job in net, but again, just a little bit too much there for her. And for Molloy, Kelsey Dittmeyer with 2 saves. She will get credited with the victory in this one. So we'll take one little break, and then we'll have head coach Danny Longo and Gabrielle Batista join us inside the postgame show, again, presented by Holiday Inn Express of Rockville Center and Lynbrook. And we hope you'll join us for that right here on the Molloy Lions postgame show on the Molloy Lions YouTube channel and MolloyLions.com.
Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Looking for great food around campus? Casey's is open 7 days a week for dinner with plenty of salads, sandwiches, and entrees to choose from. Casey's is also open for lunch Thursday through Sunday and for Sunday brunch. On the go, takeout is available, plus on-site and off-premise catering to suit all your catering needs. All at Casey's Kitchen and Cocktails, 23 North Park Avenue in Rockville Center.
Mercy Medical Center and South Island Orthopedic Group are the proud medical providers of Molloy College Athletics. They are committed to serving the community with state-of-the-art compassionate health care. You can reach them at 516-62-MERCY or on the web at www.mercymedicalcenter.chsli.org.
What's the lowdown on Molloy College Athletics? Watch the Lions Lowdown. Hear from your favorite coaches and student athletes of the Molloy College Lions. Watch on MolloyLions.com or follow our YouTube channel, Molloy Lions.
Jake's Steakhouse is a proud sponsor of Molloy Athletics. Come down to Jake's for happy hour every Monday through Friday from 3 to 7 p.m. and Sundays from 12 to 7 p.m. $4 mixed drinks, $5 select house wines by the glass, $4 select domestic beer, and $5 select craft beers. Looking for some delicious food? Jake's Sunset Special features a price-fixed menu Sunday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m., 3 courses for just $24.95. Friday night at Jake's is Prime Rib Night, a delicious 26-ounce prime rib with popover, mashed potatoes, and dessert, all for just $49.
Welcome back inside the Molloy Lions post-game show, sponsored by Holiday Express at Rockville Center in Lynbrook. I'm Rick Mazzetto, joined now by the game-winning goal scorer for Molloy, Gabriel Batista, and also the starting goalie for the first half of action. And Gabby, I know you're more of a center back, obviously, and watching the play time develop in the first half, and a 19-0 shot advantage for your team. Were you bored out there watching the team kind of play more offense instead of come back to defense?
I wouldn't say I was bored, but I definitely looked at Danny in the second half and I said, please, I need the chance to go up there. I wanted to do something on the offensive end, and he gave me the opportunity in the second half, and I got the ball in the net.
It was an interesting kind of formation there. It was you and Annette playing up in the front. Something that I guess we hadn't really seen, but the two of you played very well, and then we'll go through that goal in a quick second. It was a miscue by their defender. They played the ball back instead of forward, and then you took what looked like a higher shot that fortunately glanced off of the goalie and into the net. Describe that, because it looked like a broken play and almost a hopeful attempt that just found its way in.
It definitely was. I saw the ball was loose. It was getting kicked around, and I didn't even get a good shot off. I got a touch on the ball, and I kept going for it, and it luckily went over the goalie's head, and I just didn't give up. I kept trying for it, and I finally got it.
Now, that's a huge goal for you, but then the momentum shifted, obviously, considerably. Dominique scored her second, and then Allie got a goal about 2 minutes apart as the game was winding down. So for a team that hadn't scored in, it seemed like an eternity, you get 3 goals in the span of 12 minutes. Where's the confidence level now for you and for the rest of the squad going forward?
I think our confidence level just shot up, and we need to obviously still play smart, but we needed this win today, and we needed those 3 goals, and it showed that we kept trying. We didn't give up after 1-0. We kept playing offensively, and I think we did what we needed to do today.
Now, going forward, Philadelphia, you go there on Wednesday. Tech comes here Saturday for another conference game. You're 0-1 in conference, tougher loss at Queens last Saturday, but you have the momentum now on your side. How do you keep that going into this week?
We just have to keep up the high energy, and we have to keep supporting each other, and I think the wins will follow if we keep doing that.
For somebody who was very nervous about doing this, you did a great job.
Thank you.
On the win.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Danny, you got the stats right here for you. 40 shots, 3 for Dominican, 14 shots on goal. I don't know how you can describe how one-sided this game was, but I want to ask you personally, how frustrating was it for you in the first 45 to go up 19-0 on the shot advantage but not get anything going?
Yeah, it's tough, but we'll take it. I thought coming in that we would do all right today. We didn't have Danny Valente up high that I think could have had a good day today. So it was going to be tough to find goals, but I still think we should have done better, and that's why I tweaked it a bit in the second half, and I knew either Gabby or Mims would have got us the game winner.
Now, what was the impetus for changing the rotation the way that you did by putting your center back and your goalie as your 2 offensive players in that contest? What was really the motive behind doing something like that? Because it's not something that you see commonly, but it did work out for you very nicely in this one.
Right. Well, Mims, is a big-time player. She's been here 5 years. She could do anything she wants. She could play up top. She could play out wide. She could play in the center back. She's got pace. She's got a little bite to her. She could score if you give her an opportunity. So I knew that would work. And then Gabby, I mean, she's just a beast. She's tough as hell. She's just going to run through tackles. And you see 5 minutes in, she cranked the kid, and it set the tone a bit. But you give her an opportunity. She's fast. She's going to get something. She's going to get on the end of something.
The fact that one of your goals came on a broken play, we talked with Gabby about it, and then the final two from Dominican and from Allie came off of set pieces. What does that do in your mindset as a coach, that you can get goals from anything, from a good offensive attack, from a broken play, a miscue on defense, or from that corner kick, from that corner flag? What does that tell you about your team?
I mean, I don't know if we can get one from a good offensive attack, but we got one from a broken play and a couple of set pieces. No, it just tells us that we work hard. We're tough kids. Throw the kids in late. They're going to score. They're going to work hard. There's not much of a drop-off from the kids on the sideline that are playing a lot of minutes. And I told the kids that it was a little frustrating because I wanted to get some kids that didn't have a lot of minutes, more minutes today. And it's actually disheartening because the kids that were out there weren't getting it done, and some of these other kids weren't getting the minutes I think they deserve. It's tough to switch because obviously they're starters for a reason, and I think they can get it done, but reality is I wish it would have happened a little bit quicker.
Now, you go this week coming up to Philadelphia Wednesday for another out-of-conference battle, and then from there, conference game against Tech on Saturday. Kind of know what you're going to see out of the ACC and out of the Central Atlantic Conference as you play teams from there for the majority of the season so far. So what are you looking for this week, training camp-wise, leading up to that Philly game, and then going into that Tech game when you're back here in front of your home crowd?
We go a day at a time, but, we really think about the conference. So Tech is really where our heads will be at. Not to say we're overlooking Philly, that we're going to go there and lose or we're going to win. We're only going there with 14 kids. We've got a lot of, school commitments, which obviously comes first. And, I think that we'll be good. Gabby, who wasn't planning on coming on Wednesday, is going to come, and we'll probably do the same thing. She'll probably play goal in the first half and play out in the second, depending upon where we are at that point. She may play center back, she might play forward, but I think we have a very good chance midweek, and then everything is up to Saturday. I mean, we dropped a game against Queens that they probably deserved to win on the day, but I think going in, we needed to win that game, and I think we can beat that team. Just on the day, they deserved it. Tech, there's no way we can lose. We have to get that win. We have to move forward, and moving on, we got to get in the top 4 in the conference, and that's really, in the conference tournament, that's really all we're caring about.
I know, Danny, you've got a men's game to go coach now and go worry about, so I'll let you go. Congratulations on the win, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of that game as well for another victory, we hope.
We hope so. My wife will be happy if we win both, I'll tell you that.
That would be very good if you did. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.